Hi everybody, welcome to the RPAC Minute. I am joined by Bridget Garcia, our Government Affairs Manager. And Bridget's here to give us a policy update from what's going on down at the Capitol this legislative session. Welcome, Bridget.
Thanks for having me, Cameron.
Of course, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Tell us, what is your first impressions of session so far this year? What's the big standouts for you?
Of course. So we've seen over 500 bills introduced thus far. CAR currently has 65 bills on our bill sheet, which means we have had or are currently having conversations with our Legislative Policy Committee on ways to act on this legislation.
Oh, awesome. So what are some standout bills that our members should know about?
So it's been a busy session from the get-go. We've seen a lot of big ticket items, which I'm sure you've seen in media headlines, from repealing the death penalty to paid family leave, even to rolling back the 2017 construction defects reform legislation that CAR helped pass. But right now, we're seeing a lot of discussion on short-term rental legislation.
Oh, awesome. Gotcha. So what's happening with short-term rental? Any bills that we should highlight?
Yes, Senate Bill 109 was introduced early on in the session, carried by Senator Gardner. It would have changed the property tax classification of a short-term rental from residential to commercial, which would have almost quadrupled the tax rate for our property owners in Colorado.
Oh, so what was our legislative policy's position on this legislation?
The LPC decided to oppose this bill due to the harmful effect that it would have, especially on our mountain communities. Those that use this revenue for tourism, even our homeowners that rent out their home for additional income for reasons of transfer, such as being in the military, or even those that have a secondary home that need this income to pay for their mortgage. It would have created a very harmful environment, especially with regard to affordable housing in Colorado. We would have expected it to even decrease the inventory that we desperately need.
Wow, and so what has happened with that bill so far?
The bill was postponed indefinitely on February 11th, which means it will continue no further in the legislative process.
Oh, gotcha. Well, that's certainly interesting. Now, what are some other bills that stood out so far in this session?
Yes, we have another short-term rental bill that we are discussing. It's House Bill 1093, carried by Representative McCluskey, Representative Wilson, Senator Donovan, and Senator Rankin. This bill permits counties to license and regulate short-term rentals by extending the same authority that cities already have to counties. This authority is limited to setting fees, terms, and process for issuing or denying a short-term rental business license.
Gotcha. And what is our current position on that bill?
CAR's Legislative Policy Committee has determined to take an amend position. While the bill was in the House, we worked very hard on amendments to put the bill in a better place for our members, including restricting regulatory authority to short-term rentals only, and also limiting the authority of the Board of County Commissioners and Assessors from changing the property tax classification to a harmful rate. With these amendments, counties would have the authority to regulate fees or terms and licenses for short-term rentals, dealing with items like how to dispose of trash or to even preventing bear activity on their property rather than reclassifying the tax property rate.
Gotcha. And where is this bill now?
The bill has made it through the House, and it will next be heard in the Senate Local Government Committee next week.
All right. Well, thank you, Bridget. And before you head out, is there anything else that you'd like to share with our members?
Yes, so our work has just started. There's a lot to be done, a lot to go through in the legislative session. We can expect to see large bills coming through with regard to transportation funding, even health care, as well as finding solutions to address affordable housing across the state of Colorado. We have a dedicated group of members serving on our Legislative Policy Committee, and we're always looking for ways for members to get involved. One of which is applying to serve on our Legislative Policy Committee, which you can apply for the 2021 session now by going to CAR's website, or you can participate in CAR's Key Contact Program, which acts as a liaison with our state legislature at any time that we need a call for action. So again, visit our political advocacy tab at coloradorealtors.com.
Wow, that's so exciting. Well, obviously things are quite busy at the Capitol. Thank you so much, Bridget. Now I just want to quickly thank our February RPAC major investors. These people made their RPAC major investment in February, so thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. We appreciate you supporting RPAC. And before we go, just a reminder, we will have Car Spring Summit coming up here on April 21st through the 23rd at the Four Seasons Resort in Vail. This is an awesome event. We hope you can join us. Registration is online. This has been your RPAC Minute. We will see you next month. Thanks, Bridget.
Thank you.